शहनाज, शहनाज, निखत,
कहाँ है मेरी बीवी? आप लोग ढूंढते क्यों नहीं है? चक्कर काटते काटते थक गया हूं मैं। जितना पैसा था सब दे दिया मैंने आपको। आपको कोई नाम नहीं है, इंसान नहीं है आप। भगवान है आप, भगवान। तुम चाहिए
साहब मेरी बात तो सुनिए साहब। साहब सुनिए ना मेरी बात।
हमारा क्या है?
साहब मेरा आदमी शादी से घर पे नहीं आया साहब। आपको मिला है क्या?
हमको नहीं मिला। जाके आप आगे जाके वहाँ पे कंप्लेंट लिखाओ।
It is estimated that over 1,000 people have died in the Ahmedabad riots and over 100,000 people homeless as their houses were burnt or destroyed. The government claims that the police and fire brigade was never...
I'm begging of you, sir. Please help me.
बस चटनी तो दे जाए यार, ले सुंदर से वाली चटनी चटनी।
सर, सर, सर,
चटनी पूरे मुंह का स्वाद बिगड़ गया। अभी ये 10 दिन पुरानी चटनी लेके आया, इससे अच्छा तो मैं सूखा खा लेता। चल निकल यहाँ से। आओ आओ, गेट आउट, चला गया।
सर प्लीज प्लीज मेरी बात सुनिए सर। माय सन।
कौन नई बात है? होता रहता है। नाम क्या है उसका?
फरजान।
दिखता कैसा है?
Papa is strong and tall. Mummy is soft and helps when I fall. Sissy is silly and sweet. And Papa has smelly feet.
Whose tiger are you, Papa's or Mummy's?
Mummy's.
Okay, I won't take you with me to the pictures when I go.
Okay, Papa.
Okay, Mama. Just joking. Tomorrow.
We'll come tomorrow.
दिखता कैसा है? दिखता कैसा है? करता हूँ
this way! Oh!
I haven't seen him. But I know he's alive. Might be here somewhere, I'm not sure. Suleiman and Imtiaz. Khan uncle. Keep my Parsu safe wherever he is.
I heard you needed some new books. These books are expression of my heart. You know, when someone hits you, it's human nature. You go on hitting yourself even harder. But that's not your way. Your way is this. This is your path.
They want us to go to Pakistan. Why should we? This is our home. As much as theirs, no? You know, I watched my own father, who was my best friend and the most peaceful man I have ever known, murdered. I just watched. But our loved ones are not all that we have lost. Actually, we've lost everything. Our dignity, our pride, the feeling that we are safe in our own country. And now they say, we don't belong here. They claim India is theirs. We are suddenly outsiders. We are suddenly outsiders. We are made to feel ashamed about worshipping Allah. So what are we left to do? If we look away just to keep the peace, then it's like saying to God, we would rather turn our backs on you. It is Allah's will for us to be victorious over the non-believers and those who have committed these crimes. Our God is strong and powerful and has given us the strength to stand up to any evil. Whatever sacrifice we need to make, we must make it. We will make it. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
In the year 1919, the British government gunned down hundreds of men, women and children in Jallianwala Bagh. Gandhi took the gold coins given to him by the British for his work in South Africa and returned them with a letter. Do you know what the letter said? It said, I can retain neither respect nor affection for the government which has been moving from wrong to wrong in order to defend its immorality. The return of the coin was as large an action of disrespect as one could do. Gandhi saw terror all around him, but that did not make him become a terrorist, nor did it make him go into isolation or self-destruction, which would have been natural impulse. It inspired him to take his war path of non-violence even further, focusing on those who really needed his help.
Good news. You're lucky. Please sit down. We'll look for your son. Entire police force will look for your son. Sign it.
What is this?
Just a simple affidavit that we are helping you. Basically, to summarize it, riot overtook the building and हमारे party worker took control of the situation to rescue from the rioters. और मेन बात तो ये है, ये देखो यहाँ. It also says that you are giving us permission to look for your missing son. तुम्हें बच्चा चाहिए ना? मिल जाएगा बच्चा. साइन कर दो.
I found us a place to stay, not far from the mansion. We leave tonight with some of the others.
I'll stay inside reception house.
They won't agree.
But they're one of us.
Only Muslims.
परसा
Had some remodeling done to it, but I'm getting it back to normal. Please come in. The bedroom's straight down the hall at the very end, and kitchen is just to the left. Just the living room.
Mommy, Daddy.
Yeah. I'll get you set up in the bedroom.
It's all right.
Please, please.
नहीं रेवा दो कहीं एक मिनट बा एक
Come on.
Okay, top floor. Yes.
Come on, Charlie. Time over.
This I don't need anymore. Okay, so I have a mission for you. I want you to take this and throw it into the garbage in the kitchen, never to be seen again.
Okay.
You're the best.
જો બરાબર નાખ વજનમાં ચોરી નહીં કરવાની હા અને પેલી સોસની બાટલી પણ મોકલવાની છે તારે સાયરસ સાયરસ
Can you tell me how many people died in Mohammadi Mansion?
I'd rather not talk about those things. I don't want any kind of retaliation. I just want to find my son.
Let me see what we can do.
देख के रहे हाँ तो घूर के रहे एक दो रख के अबे क्या करे अबे बहुत मस्ती चली है पब्लिक टाइम से सर
Tarzan? They found him. He's at the station right now. Okay, okay.
Dilshad.
No, go, okay? I'll take care of her.
Your son. जा बेटा.
This is not my son. Where is my son?
लेकिन इसका नाम तो फरजान है.
This is not my boy.
Where is my son? You said you had my son. You can't find one child. It's because you don't care.
Shanaz.
Nobody cares, Haris.
No, Shanaz.
परसों क्या है?
Shanaz.
No, I'm not leaving this place without my son.
Shanaz.
No, you bring me my son. I want my son back.
Shanaz.
You bring me my son.
Mommy! Mama! Mommy! Please, Moravo!
I'm just coming, Dilshad.
You have searched on land. Now search with the spirit. Ask Kahura Masta for his guidance and he will guide you. I think you must go for complete purification. That brings Masta closer to you. There are 3 steps on this purification. Wearing your Sudra and Kusti. Secondly, you must have sacred bath, cleansing yourself of Tushmata, Tujukta, Tujwasta, bad thoughts, words and deeds. And thirdly, you should go for complete seclusion for 9 days and 9 nights. At the end of all this, you ask Masta, and you will get all your answers. Okay?
गोदाम में काला कपड़ा और रस्सी देखो कितना है. हाँ भी रहीम, असला कितना है अपने पास?
3 डजन.
ठीक है, जरा ध्यान से रखो, केरोसिन छिड़कना नहीं चाहिए.
हाँ जी.
उस्मान, तलवारें कितनी है? 150 जी. बहुत अच्छे. हाँ, जरा खान की मदद करो वहां जाके. हाँ, और इसकी जरा धार तेज करवाओ. इसकी अपने को बहुत जरूरत पड़ने वाली है अभी.
The question which both opposition parties and the public are asking is why the army was called 72 hours after the riot broke out and not earlier. The National Human Rights Commission has also stepped in and is investigating the issue. They are to submit a report to the state government about their findings. It is believed that 100,000 Muslims have been homeless since February 28 riots all over Gujarat. Reports of an evening meeting called by the Chief Minister on the day of the Godhra carnage, in which he instructed senior police officials to allow people to vent their frustration over the torching of the 2 coaches of the train, surfaced today. He allegedly ordered the police to not come in the way of any Hindu backlash.
This was no backlash, and people are starting to figure it out. They act as if this was just a natural reaction to Godhra, but you tell me how you could mobilize 100,000 citizens with swords and trishul and pipe bombs within 24 hours. How did the men have all the voters lists so they knew exactly where all the Muslims lived? Why were the names of every Muslim business in the area run in the newspaper with their addresses not long before? Why were flags distributed systematically to all of the Hindu-owned businesses before Godhra had even occurred? I'll tell you why. This riot wasn't a riot. It was a planned act of genocide.
It is our resolve to punish the culprits. No one will be spared.
Fuck this. We're gonna fight these motherfuckers. It's gonna be alright. Everyone's here to testify, okay? We're not alone.
What happened? What happened, darling?
It's Rakhi Day.
So you do one thing, you make a Rakhi for him and give it to him when he comes back.
When he'll come back?
After 9 days.
9 days?
Just 9 days. Only 9 days.
How can he do this to her? How can he do this?
Hello?
Listen, you fuckers. We know where you're staying. You so much as return
I
a
don't
single
speak
phone
Hindi.
call from the NHRC or speak to another soul about anything, we will cut you into bits and fucking pieces.
You got
Stay
the
the
wrong
fuck
number.
away from that fucking hearing, you understand?
It's wrong number.
I'm going to go away by myself for 9 days. I will fast also so that I can become as pure as I can for God. At the end of those 9 days, we will get our answer.
Hey, asleep?
I keep imagining all these horrible things happening to him.
You know, if you go without both food and sleep...
Master will take notice. I'll sleep when he returns.
You'll get sick. Cyrus.
I'll sleep when he returns.
Sintuk Pintuk Taral Pai, save my person from the evil light.
Farzan Cyrus Pitawala, captain of the Indian cricket team.
Must you renew our wedding vows every single day, Cyrus?
Every single day.
Roshana, me.
Cyrus? Where are you? Cyrus, I know this is important for you, but Dilshad really needs you. So come back home, please.
Darling, I'll come home 2 days' time. Lord, I pray for you to give me strength to see what I need to see, to do whatever it is you need me to do. Give me strength, oh Lord.
यहाँ से हम नरोड़ा जाएंगे, नरोड़ा से शाहपुर, काफी लंबा रास्ता है, और इस असली को भी ऊपर ही रख दो। तलवारें संभाल के रखो भाई। सुनिए, आप लोग जरा जाके 5 मिनट चाय पी के आइए, ध्यान से।
You know this isn't right.
Why? What they did was right. Why are you defending the Hindus?
It was a Hindu man who saved my life, Asif.
And it was Hindus who killed my father. They butchered him, Nikhil. They butchered him. They tore him up. Why? For no reason. He was 75 years old. What harm could he have possibly done? Nikhil, they took him from me for no fucking reason. I think they deserve this. And you don't tell me that they don't deserve it.
How can you pretend that the Hindus you're going to kill are the same ones that killed him?
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay. What if you do it? You do it. What happens after that? Tell me, have you thought about that? Nothing will have changed, Asif. Nothing. If you want to hurt them, fine. Go after the ones who did it. Not with a sword. Not with a sword, Asif.
We are gathered here today to hear the testimonials of both the victims and law enforcement officials regarding the events that took place on 28th February 2002. It should be noted that this is not a criminal proceeding. However, the findings of this board will be presented to the government and recommendations on how to proceed with criminal prosecution will be made.
Could you please describe for us the events you saw on February the 28th?
Yes. There was a small group of people fighting outside our home.
A small group?
Yes. Muslims and Hindus were fighting each other.
Were the police present?
Not at first. No.
And when did they arrive?
Not long after it started. They broke it up.
Thank you. You may take a seat.
Officer Shastri, when you heard the violence erupting, what orders were you given?
We were ordered to fire at anyone who did not cooperate.
And what did you personally do?
I followed the orders and broke up the violence. What do you want me to do?
When you asked police for help, what did they do?
The police saved our lives along with Parishad workers. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for them.
I swear, sir. I swear. I witnessed the police firing into the crowd of attackers to stop the violence.
I was there in the cabinet the prior evening when our party workers and the Parishad workers tried to make special provisions for protection of Muslims. But unfortunately, not everyone can be controlled. Godhra was a special act of terror. And the communities were bound to react. But the Parishad worked and helped very much.
Police not only took us to the relief camp, but
Commissioner Pandey himself addressed the angry crowds.
No, there were no charges of rape filed within my district.
I sit here watching the strongest woman I have ever known, understanding that the Lord only gives a person a burden that they are strong enough to handle.
Mommy?
That the burdens must fall somewhere in this world, and when they fall on you, it is not just a test, but a symbol that life knows you have the strength to endure them. Never in my life would I have guessed that religion could be both the cause of the problem and the solution.
Yeah.
Chhagan, could you describe to us the events that you witnessed on 28th February?
Groups of Hindus were moving in various parts of our neighborhoods, and they were carrying a lot of weapons like swords, fire bottles, and trishuls.
Were there any police officers present?
Yes.
And what did they do in response to the violence?
They said that we have no orders to help you.
Excuse me?
To the Muslims, not myself.
And what did you do?
What could I do? It was a huge mob, and they were threatening to kill me. So I told them that I'm a Hindu and showed them the places where the Muslim lived, and they went and killed. I did this to save my own life.
Did you attack anyone?
No. But it's the same thing. I told them where the Muslims were. I might as well have butchered them all by myself.
Did you try to stop them?
How could I? There was no way. If you interfered, the police would fire at you. And the mob would threaten to kill you. So I just stood there and watched the Muslim being raped, butchered in front of my own eyes. Just like the police did. I don't deserve to be here. I don't deserve to be alive. Any more than this fucking mess!
चाचू
Shashi, you were there during the events that Chhagan has spoken of. Would you be able to confirm what he said as being true?
Absolutely. Every word of it.
When you asked the police for help, what did they say to you?
We have no orders to help you.
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 We pleaded with the police officer for help. He showed us the newspaper with Godra on it and said, that's why. If your people hadn't done this, you would not face this. We were called and told us, if you testify,
they would kill our families. I said you already have.
The mosque was burning. And when I begged the police to call for help,
they laughed and pushed me into the mob.
We were told help would come. They sent no help. They sent a mob and stood there and laughed as we watched our loved ones getting butchered.
I had 10 ambulances ready to go to the mansion
because I personally received a call. The police blocked the ambulances and wouldn't allow us to help. One of the officers asked me, "Aren't you a Hindu?"
And what did you say?
I said, "Yes, I'm a Hindu, but today I'm ashamed to call myself one."
I loved watching my daughter laugh. And then before my own eyes, they did these horrible things to her. They put knives into her private parts and they laughed. They laughed. Ya Allah.
The Parishad showed up the day before to our house and says we have to dig 4 graves in our yard. The next day, they showed up with 4 truckloads of dead bodies. Right to my house. 4 truckloads.
They pushed hundreds of people in the well, filled it with kerosene, and then set them on fire.
And what happened during the criminal pre-trial?
All 7 men were acquitted.
And how did the acquittals come about?
The prosecutor was a member of the ruling party and also had been charged with 8 accounts of murder himself.
As a resident of this area, I can honestly say that the policemen did a fine job, working absolutely around the clock to provide security to the people.
And who asked you to come here and testify today?
The policeman from my area.
Your name, please?
Shehnaz Saris Pitawala.
Can you please describe for us the events that occurred on the day of 28th of February?
The police announced on the loudspeaker that we were safe and everything was under control.
And?
As soon as the police left, a huge mob broke into our society. How many? 5,000 to 10,000 people.
What? Did she actually sit and count the people?
They were coming from all directions and it was impossible to go anywhere. We could not defend ourselves. We had no weapons. We were middle-class families depending on the police to protect us. And they did not do that.
So now the police is involved?
Yes. Sitting right here is Shankar, a police officer and my husband's friend. He himself attacked us and tried to kill us just because we were not Hindus. There was madness everywhere. Doors that my children could walk through without knocking were shut on us. I begged and I screamed. I requested them to take my children in, to protect them. But the doors remained closed. Then what happened? I lost my son.
And how did you escape?
We ran from there, but no place was safe.
And this was occurring outside your society?
It was all over the place, the whole city. Even the fields we went to hide in were not safe. They were pulling out people and killing them. They stripped the men naked and cut them to pieces. Women were being raped of all ages. Old, young, even the little ones. They were cutting their breast, throwing it around. They didn't spare the unborn children. How was I to leave Dilshad alone in all this? And go and look for Barzan. I lost my boy.
Your son is your responsibility.
Don't talk to me about my responsibility. It was the government's responsibility to see to it that our families were safe and secure. But they did not do that. They failed to do that.
Their family has been compensated. Ab kya chahiye?
What compensation are you talking about? Can money bring back those who we have lost? We are not talking table, chair and furniture. We are talking people. We are talking our lives, our loved ones. And money cannot buy that. No matter how hard we try, to never be the same again. My family is strangled to a point where we have lost the ability to communicate with each other. My husband runs like a madman, searching from street to street.
Every time he's called to identify a body, he hopes it's not our son. Yet he wants to find him in some form. Every day Dilshad is waiting for her brother to come back. She smiles because she knows I want her to be happy. Not because she is happy. She's never going to forget what she has seen all her life. The screaming, she has to live with that. For the rest of her life, she will be fighting the demons of what she has witnessed. All I wanted was to love and protect my children and be with them for the rest of my life. You know, but them is gone. I don't even know where he is. He's only 10 years old. He's fading away from our lives. And I don't want to live with his memories and pictures. I want him. I want to hold my person. I want to feed him. I want to scold him when he does mistakes at school. I want to hold him so tight that he's never lost again. Farsan has to come back wherever he is. No matter how long it takes. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Just over 2 years after the Human Rights Commission's first hearings, the ruling central government of India was voted out of power. Cyrus is still searching for Farzan, and surely will never stop. As for me, I plan to turn my thesis into a book about a world where the buildings are made of chocolates, the mountains made of ice cream, and no one's killing each other over religion. I'll call this book Farzania.
रे डुंगारिए गेम कारिए